Hey guys, welcome back to Film Feature 43. I'm back to talk about the Mighty Ducks Game Changers and talk about where the show is going and what happened this week. So go ahead and leave a like down below if you are liking the show, if you like this content. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what other videos you want me to do. And subscribe because I do reviews on a bunch of different movies. I just did the Justice League. I do reviews on the Disney Plus shows and whatever else is coming out at the time. If there's anything specifically you want me to do a review on, leave it down in the comments and I will do my best to make it interesting. I have a few theories about different movies coming up in the future, so you don't want to miss that. So go ahead and subscribe and let's get to the video. So I'm going to be honest with you guys, I wasn't planning on doing a Mighty Ducks video this week. The last couple episodes kind of were a paint by numbers of the movies that came before. But I think this week kind of did stuff a little different to the point that I can actually talk about some things. And I'm just going to give a little breakdown, how I think the show's going so far. And like I said, let me know down in the comments what you think. So here's my breakdown. So this episode's A-plot is all about the Moms hockey challenge. The one team can't do it, so the Don't Bothers kind of get drug into it. First thing I want to say is the casting of the Moms throughout, whether it's personality or looks, are pretty spot on. They look like the kids that they're supposed to be the mothers of, and they have the same kind of personalities of the kids that they're supposed to be the mother of, so I think they did a really good job at that. Another thing is, I think somebody should check in on Tom from time to time. Doesn't seem to be in a good place. He's the only dad that shows up, and he can't compete, but he's just there to kind of restore his faith in womankind. Coach Bombay is back as coach, which is what we've been waiting to see. Emilio Estevez is by far the best part of this series, I think. His character is true with the sarcasm from the movies, and it really works well with Emilio. He does a good job at being this character.
Can we do this right now?
Yeah, because after this, I gotta mop the snack bar. Do you know that a mop has its own sink?
We have a B-plot where Nick is trying to become best friends with Evan, and he keeps getting friend blocked by Coob. Coob, by the way, is the second best character in this show. Last week I said that he, out of all the kids that were trying to get Sophi on the team, he was actually my favorite. He actually made me laugh compared to the other attempts. And
Yes.
What was that? That was Koo being charming.
most of the scenes in this show where he is present, him in his speaking roles made me laugh as well. I just think he is actually a good character for, or at least a good actor for this character. So while Nick is making friend moves on Evan, we have Coach Bombay who's making moves on Coach Mombay, and she kind of breaks that off right away and leaves. Coob starts going through withdrawal at the sleepover because Nick's moms take their phone away, and so we get this kind of kids version Mission Impossible with show tunes, where Coob's distracting the mother with show tunes, and they steal back his phone.
And life worth living, I dreamed that love would never die. Dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no...
That was awesome.
Crazy!
Yes!
They get back to the room and it dies. That kind of ends side plot B, and then we get a side plot D where Sophie's forging her parents' signature to be on the Don't Bothers and is running from practice to practice trying to keep up both facades. She shows up at a Mighty Ducks practice wearing a Don't Bothers jersey, and it hits the fan. So Sophie puts her entire future on the fact that she believes that the Don't Bothers moms will win the competition against the Mighty Ducks moms. If they win, she joins the Don't Bothers. If they lose, she stays on the Ducks and is unhappy for the rest of her life, or the rest of her PeeWee hockey life.
Not a great plan.
It all comes down to the final slap shot where Evan's mom takes a swing It ends up winning, and we get a technicality. She didn't really win. She went over the line. And so there's Sophie's hopes and dreams of being on the Don't Bothers are dashed, except for the fact that her father's an actual human being and signs the paper letting her be on the Don't Bothers. Bombay comes over to share his pecan pie with Evan and his mom, and he kind of has a history of swooping in on mothers of PeeWee hockey players. He kind of had a thing for Charlie's mom in the first Mighty Ducks, and that's where we end the episode. They're happily eating pecan pie off of napkins in the Morrow's living room. So that was the end of the episode. I feel like if this show brings in different ideas from outside and builds on what we liked from the movies, and like this episode had the moms compete and things like that, I think that it will do well. The only thing that I have a little issue with is we didn't see the moms competing, and there's obvious reasons for that. Some of the moms they cast might not have ever had any skating experience and things like that, so we don't see them really compete. I think they should add a little bit more hockey in. I watched a sneak peek for the next episode, and it seems like, spoiler alert, there's going to be more hockey in it. Also, Evan's dad comes back, which is going to throw a wrench in the Mombay+Bombay love story arc. So that's going to bring something a little bit different. Gordon Bombay has never really had a romantic rival, but that's what we're going to see next. If you're liking this show, let me know down below. Like I said before, that's my video. I'll have another video out on Tuesday, so stick around for that. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.